So here we are at the end of the book of Exodus and reading about halfway through the book of Leviticus. And we finish off the construction of the tabernacle. There's a little bit there about priests and their ordination and their ministry. There's a bit there about food that's clean and unclean, like you can't have pork in the Old Testament. But primarily, what we're reading about today has to do with sacrifice, or if you like, the cooking of meat. You see, a lot of people have this idea that sacrifices in the Old Testament really had primarily to do with sin. Now, it's true to some extent, but a lot of the time it actually had to do rather with fulfilling a vow or bringing thanksgiving to God. And it was an opportunity for you to invite your friends and your family and to have a meal together. The priest got some, you got the rest of it. Now, obviously there were occasions when the sacrifice would be thoroughly consumed. So, well, something like this. Might not want to eat that one. But you know, as Christians, this might not seem immediately applicable to you and me, but it underpins our understanding of the rest of the Old Testament. So, enjoy reading. And our New Testament reading this week comes from 2 Timothy. This is Paul's final letter in the New Testament. Indeed, as he writes these words, he faces the prospect of imminent execution. And historians tell us that Paul was beheaded for his faith in Rome. And the letter itself is tinged with some sadness because a number of his companions have walked away and abandoned him. But Paul doesn't succumb to negativity. He writes to Timothy and he encourages him to hold fast. And indeed, he reminds Timothy of his familial heritage. And he says to him, follow the pattern of godly living that has been shown to you and model this to others. And indeed, he says to Timothy, preach the word. Don't waste your time quarreling and arguing with people who want nothing more than just a good argument and a good row, people who actually don't want to listen, but instead teach and preach the scriptures, apply them to the lives of your hearers. And then in a verse that almost alludes back to Leviticus, he says that he is being poured out like a drink offering, that his life is coming towards the end. It's like a sacrifice on God's altar. But he says, I have fought the good fight. I have run the race. I have kept the faith. And may these words be of inspiration to all of us this week. God bless.